Hello, I'm Sophie from Sophie's Journals, which you probably know as you probably come here from Instagram. If not, then great. Um, this is going to be a flip through of this first sort of junk journal that I've done. I got this journal from Tiger, which is a shop in the UK that they have in a lot of EU countries as well. And it was plain pages, but they're quite thin, so if you was going to use this to paint or something like that, you'd probably want to stick the pages together and do every other page. So I'm just going to go ahead, open it up and start the flip through. I will probably just talk, which means that if you don't want to hear my voice, which is kind of understandable, then you can use music and mute the video. So yeah, then you can choose your own music. So you probably recognise a lot of the spreads in here if you do follow me on Instagram, because I've posted them. And I guess that's fine. But I decided just to make this video because I wanted to show all the tidbits, like the tip-ins and the pockets that you wouldn't normally see on Instagram, and just chat shit about what I've done and why, basically for no reason, because I think it looks cool. Those are the main reasons for everything, and maybe a little bit of memory documenting. So I've been pulling out a few cards like this that I've made using sort of index cards, but I haven't really written on these spaces because I have writing journals that I use for that. But they're there, so if I want to write about something special, then I can do that. If not, then what a waste of paper, eh? So yeah, I just get resources from everywhere. Free magazines that I got on charity shops, books from charity shops, packaging, coloured paper and stuff from Tiger. I think it's really good. I love Tiger. Old National Geographic magazines I really like. And obviously there's also my own stuff like tickets and ephemera and stuff. This is the Modern Languages ball spread that I did, sort of thing. What page? I've got space for journaling, the picture from the photo booth they had there, and also the confetti, which I think is really cool, and that's what I love about these kinds of journals. Also there's a note that my friend left me in the morning on a piece of tissue, so that's nice to keep in a little homemade envelope. So yeah, it's just stuff like that. It's kind of special and cool and unique to you and your own experience in life. And yeah, sharing it is also fun, I guess, with strangers on the internet. So I've made quite a few envelopes using just different paper. Pet Shop Boys concert ticket, exhibition leaflet from Moscow, map from the Moscow Kremlin, made the background for that. Literally just using whatever I can get my hands on, like IKEA instructions, for example. Sometimes writing song lyrics or whatever. That's just a blank bit of card there, so it's not very exciting. And using paper clips can be quite a good way as well of attaching things, as you probably would have worked out. And I got all these paper clips that are stripy. I don't know how good they show, but I got them from my first year. One of my teachers in first year, and she just kept giving them to us when she'd hand out our essays or like sheets, and I just like nabbed them, and now I have like loads of hers, but like she never really asked for them back. And obviously I can collage on here, there, wherever. So these are like those index revision card things, so instead of revising I was doing that. And also I like using these like die cut, I guess they're called, from Tiger. They're really cool. They used to be 2 for £1, but now they're like 1 for £1, which isn't the best price, but it's okay for a treat, you know. You have to treat yourself sometimes. I do not know. Oh, I know where this came from. It's got that on it. Matches that. Therefore, it goes in this pocket. And yeah, sometimes I was sticking pages together to put cards inside. So if I wanted to write something really secret, then you'd see immediately from the strings. But yeah, it's all part of the fun, isn't it? And yeah, made some stuff. Did some things. Book page here that I like, and it's a really long double tipping thing, so like a homemade tag. And it's quite cool because like I kind of worked out you can like recycle bits of card. Here's a pocket that I haven't used. You can recycle bits of card and then stick like the colourful paper over it and make your own like tags using that, and then you just punch a hole, and you can use those at hole punch reinforced if you want to be fancy. This hobby can be expensive, but it doesn't have to be, I think. Like, a lot of this stuff I've just had for years lying around, and was never, like, brave enough to use it, I guess. And now I'm just like, I've got to that age now where I don't care. So yeah, that actually concludes my journal. Next time I'll do a flip through of this one, which has the other half of the pages from this one because it was getting so fat that I had to cut it. I hope you enjoyed this flip through. If you made it to the end, then I congratulate you. I do plan to make more videos, and I'd like to make ones with obviously flip throughs, but and also with like the journaling process stuff. That could be fun. See how it works out. Obviously if you want to suggest something, then you can leave a comment, message me on Instagram, and that's all I want to say, so goodbye.